Welcome back to Hidden US Coins. Today's video is going to shock you like never before because what you are about to see is beyond imagination. Imagine holding something so small, yet so powerful, that its worth could change your life in a single moment. Not gold bars, not diamonds, not any precious gem, but an ordinary-looking 5-cent piece that hides a story so extraordinary it can turn collectors into millionaires overnight. Yes, I am talking about Jefferson nickels, but not the ones you see jingling in change. I am talking about ultra-rare, once-in-a-lifetime Jefferson nickels that sit like sleeping giants in the coin world. Coins that may look simple, but they carry a mystery, a history, and a shocking value that is nothing less than a hidden treasure waiting to be discovered. In today's video, I am going to reveal the top 3 ultra-rare and most valuable Jefferson nickels in today's auction market. And trust me, every single coin on this list is a showstopper. Coins that are breaking records, coins that collectors dream of, and coins that are rising in value like unstoppable rockets. If you think nickels are ordinary, prepare to have your mind blown, because what I am about to show you will forever change how you look at these small but mighty pieces of history. Stay with me until the very end because I promise the last coin will make your jaw drop to the floor. This channel, Hidden US Coins, is your faithful, trustful, and newly updated source every single day, uncovering treasures and secrets from the coin world that nobody else dares to reveal. Coin number 1. Picture the year 1946. America was stepping into a new chapter, the war had just ended, and industries were shifting back from wartime production to civilian life. Out of this important transition came one of the most fascinating and historic Jefferson nickels ever struck. The 1946 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark. Now, why is this coin so special? First, let us talk about its history and composition. This nickel was minted right after the wartime silver nickels were discontinued. During World War II, Jefferson nickels from 1942 to 1945 were made with silver to save copper for ammunition. But in 1946, the U.S. Mint returned to the original copper-nickel alloy. That year represents a turning point going back to normal coinage after the darkest chapter of modern history. And because of that, the 1946 nickel is not just metal. It is history in your hand. It is the very first of the post-war nickels. Now, here is where it gets even more powerful: the unique features. Most 1946 nickels were minted in Philadelphia without any mint mark. But finding one in uncirculated condition untouched, flawless, with every detail sharp and glowing as if it just left the mint is nearly impossible today. Most of these coins went into circulation, tossed around in pockets and cash registers for decades, losing their perfection. But a rare few survived untouched, preserved like a frozen moment in time. And those are the ones that collectors go absolutely wild for. This brings us to the rarity and demand. The 1946 no mint mark Jefferson nickel in uncirculated condition is like lightning in a bottle. Collectors crave it because it represents both a key historical transition and an almost unreachable state of preservation. And because of this double rarity, its historical place and its condition, the demand skyrockets. Every year, the bidding wars get more intense. Collectors know that if they let one of these gems slip by, they may never see another chance again in their lifetime. Now, here is the moment you have been waiting for: the current market value. The 1946 Jefferson nickel, without a mint mark, in pristine, uncirculated condition, is valued today at an astonishing $153,000. Yes, you heard that right. A 5-cent coin worth $153,000 in today's auction market. This is not a dream. This is not fiction. This is the truth, real, certified, and current. A treasure so powerful that owning one is like holding the key to a vault of fortune. And listen closely. The market value of this coin is not static. It is increasing day by day. Collectors are chasing it harder, investors are keeping their eyes locked on it, and every single auction proves one thing: the price is climbing like a rocket. If you hold one of these coins, you are sitting on a treasure chest that grows heavier with value every single year. It is wealth, it is history, and it is treasure all wrapped into one small nickel. So, if you are a collector, here is my tip for you. Never underestimate the power of condition. The 1946 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark is already special, but in uncirculated condition, it becomes an unstoppable giant in the numismatic world. Keep your eyes sharp, check your collections, search through coin rolls, and never let one of these treasures slip through your hands. Because the day you find one is the day you join the elite few who hold a piece of history worth more than a lifetime of savings. And that is only the first coin on today's list. If this shocked you, wait until you see what comes next, because the next Jefferson nickel we are about to uncover is even more electrifying, even more powerful, and its value is enough to leave you absolutely speechless. Next coin, number 2. Now, if you thought of the first coin was incredible, prepare yourself, because coin number 2 takes us deeper into the treasure chest of American coinage. This is no ordinary nickel. This is a piece from one of the most mysterious chapters in United States. Mint history, a coin that hides in plain sight but is worth a fortune in today's market. I am talking about the 1965 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark. Let's begin with its history and background. The year 1965 was no ordinary year for American coins. This was the year the mint was facing one of the biggest crises in modern coinage history. Silver prices were soaring, coin hoarding was becoming a national problem, and the United States. Government had to make dramatic decisions. That year, the mint completely overhauled the nation's coinage system. Silver was removed from dimes and quarters, new alloys were introduced, and in an extraordinary move, mint marks were completely removed from coins. Yes, in 1965, for the first time in decades, no U.S. coins bore a mint mark. This was done deliberately to discourage hoarding and to make it impossible for the public to target coins from one mint over another. And that is what makes the 1965 Jefferson nickel so historically powerful. It is not just a coin, it is a witness to a turning point in American economic history. Now, let's dive into its unique features. At first glance, the 1965 Jefferson nickel looks ordinary, but look closer. The lack of a mint mark itself is its defining feature, something that breaks tradition and immediately tells collectors that this coin belongs to one of the most unusual eras in coin history. Add to that its gray layers appearance, a natural toning that has developed over decades, and suddenly this coin becomes far more than pocket change. Each layer of toning tells the story of time, how it has survived, how it has aged, and how it now shines with a kind of antique beauty that collectors absolutely adore. But here is where the suspense really builds the rarity and condition. While millions of Jefferson nickels were minted in 1965, the majority of them were heavily circulated, worn down, and dismissed as common. But finding one in very good condition, with its gray layers intact and details strong, is like stumbling across a hidden diamond in a pile of stones. These coins have been handled, pocketed, and spent countless times, but for one to survive in collector-worthy condition is almost a miracle. This is why demand for the 1965 Jefferson nickel in high condition is surging. Collectors know it represents not only rarity but a story. The story of when America reshaped its coins and removed silver forever. This coin is not just a piece of metal, it is a marker of change, of struggle, and of a new era in the United States. Currency, and that makes it irresistible. Now, here comes the part you have been waiting for: the current market value. The 1965 Jefferson nickel, without a mint mark, in very good condition with its striking gray layers, is valued today at a breathtaking $122,000. Yes, a coin worth 5 cents at the time of minting now commands over $122,000 in today's auction market. This is not just a collectible. This is a treasure. A fortune disguised as a nickel. A life-changing piece that proves once again that hidden treasures are all around us if only you know where to look. And remember, this is the current price, absolutely true, absolutely current. This coin is like a rising star in the sky of numismatics. Every passing year, the bidding wars get more fierce, the prices climb higher, and the treasure grows richer. Owning this coin is like holding a key to an ever-expanding vault of wealth. The market value is increasing day by day, and experts agree it is only going higher from here. For collectors, here's my tip. Pay attention to 1965. Because this year marks one of the most crucial shifts in American coinage. Every coin from this year, especially the Jefferson nickel without mint mark, carries historical weight. And when you find one in great condition, with strong details and natural toning, you are not just holding a coin, you are holding history, wealth, and legacy all in one. So, as you can see, the 1965 Jefferson nickel is not just another collectible. It is proof that even in the most unexpected years, treasures are born. A gray-toned nickel, without a mint mark, surviving through decades to stand tall today as one of the most valuable pieces in the collector's world. And that, my friends, is just coin number 2 on our list. If you're already amazed, fasten your seatbelts, because the third and final coin we're about to reveal is even more powerful, even more shocking, and its value in today's market will leave you in total disbelief. This is where the story reaches its peak, so don't go anywhere. Next coin, number 3. And now we come to the final coin on today's list, the one that seals the story, the one that collectors whisper about in awe, the one that proves beyond all doubt that Jefferson nickels are not ordinary coins, but priceless treasures waiting to be discovered. This is the 1949 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark, a coin that has aged with time, carrying dark brown spots across its surface like mysterious signatures of history. Let's go back to its history and background. The year 1949 was a time of recovery. World War II was behind America, but the nation was still adjusting to its new role as a world leader. The U.S. Mint was producing coins to fuel a booming economy, and in that era, nickels were the backbone of everyday transactions. But while millions of Jefferson nickels were struck, most were spent into circulation, worn down by countless hands and forgotten. Yet among them, the 1949 no-mint mark nickel stands apart as something truly unique. Why? Because this coin was minted in Philadelphia, the heart of American coinage. It bore no mint mark, as was tradition for Philadelphia coins of that time. But what makes it remarkable is not just its place of origin, it's the combination of survival, condition, and character. Now, let's explore its unique features. This 1949 nickel carries something extraordinary on its obverse side, those dark brown spots. To the untrained eye, they may look like imperfections, but to seasoned collectors, they are badges of authenticity. They are the natural result of decades of storage, exposure, and the slow dance of metal and air. Far from hurting its value, these spots give the coin a character that is utterly unrepeatable. No two coins age the same way, and this one wears its history proudly, like scars of time that tell a story money can't buy. Collectors are drawn to these unique features because they turn a rare coin into a one-of-a-kind treasure. Think of it this way. You can have 2 nickels from the same year, but only one will carry this exact pattern, this exact look. It is a fingerprint in metal, a piece of art created not by man but by nature and time itself. Now, let's talk about the rarity and demand. The 1949 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark is already scarce in any decent condition. Decades of circulation wore down most of them, and very few survived in strong, collectible shape. Add the fact that this particular coin comes with those striking natural toning spots, and suddenly you have a coin that collectors fight for in auctions. This is the kind of piece that sparks bidding wars, because everyone knows once it disappears into a private collection, it may not be seen again for generations. And here it is, the current market value. Today, the 4th of July 1949 Jefferson nickel, without mint mark, carrying those dark brown spots and preserved in strong condition, is valued at a staggering $131,600. Yes, $131,600 for a 5-cent piece. This is not fantasy. This is not exaggeration. This is today's reality in the auction market. Coins like this are treasures, pure and simple. Owning one is like unlocking a vault of wealth that only grows richer with time. Because let me tell you, the price of this coin is rising. Day by day, auction by auction, collectors are pushing the value higher. The market demand is relentless, the treasure is undeniable, and the future is bright for anyone lucky enough to hold one of these in their collection. This is not just money. It is history, legacy, and fortune combined. So here is my tip for collectors. Do not overlook coins with character. Many beginners chase only flawless coins, but sometimes coins with unique features like natural toning, dark spots, or unusual colorations become the most sought after. They tell stories, they stand out, and they become treasures in their own right. The 1949 nickel proves that beauty in coins is not only about perfection, it is about uniqueness, history, and rarity. And that brings us to the conclusion of today's video. We have journeyed through 3 of the most ultra-rare and most valuable Jefferson nickels in existence. From the powerful 1946 no-mint mark uncirculated treasure, to the mysterious 1965 nickel born from America's coinage revolution, to this 1949 nickel aged with diamond spots of history, all three coins prove one thing. Jefferson nickels are not ordinary pocket change. They are vaults of fortune. They are time capsules of history. They are treasures hidden in plain sight. If you are watching this right now, remember your pocket, your coin jar, your old collection could be hiding one of these priceless pieces. And that's why you should never stop looking, never stop searching, and never stop believing. Because treasure is out there, waiting for the right eyes to see it. And always know this. Hidden U.S. Coins is your trustful, faithful source for newly updated discoveries every single day. We are here to reveal the secrets, the values, and the treasures that others overlook. So stay with us because tomorrow, we uncover even more mysteries that could change the way you see coins forever. Now tell me, which of today's 3 Jefferson nickels shocked you the most? Drop your answer in the comments below and don't forget to subscribe because the next video is going to be even bigger, even rarer, and even more mind-blowing. This is Hidden U.S. Coins and the treasure hunt never ends.